Hey YouTube, welcome to another one of these vlog videos where I talk about recent events in my life and the channel and whatnot. Ugh, crane arm is giving me troubles. There we go. I've got Millie back here. Hi Millie. She looks sleepy and is likely going to go onto my bed to sleep soon, so you will probably not be seeing her for very long. In today's episode, I'll be talking about G2A.com, the Minecraft server, the community one that we own, that is, and the Heroes Wrestling podcast. First, I guess I'll start with the Heroes Wrestling podcast stuff. Recently on the Heroes Wrestling podcast over on Here They Call Me's YouTube channel, which is a weekly wrestling podcast that I'm a co-host on, we had a special guest co-host over on that. And it was very exciting as we had Jay Hunter of OSW Review. OSW Review, probably known as, I think it's the most popular wrestling podcast, kind of in the whole circle of podcasts you'd find through things like Botchamania. You know how the internet is, where it's a lot of small ponds kind of thing, but OSW is pretty much the big fish in the wrestling podcast world in terms of wrestling podcasts not done by wrestlers, because those tend to be a lot more popular. Right, Millie? Millie agrees. So we actually had Jay Hunter on, which was really cool. So that was a lot of fun. There's a link to that in the description if you'd like to watch that episode. We had him on for both SummerSlam and Raw, but by the time this goes up, I bet you only the SummerSlam one will be out. I'm not entirely sure, but if they're both already up, then I'll link both of them. Next thing I want to talk about was the Minecraft server. If you don't already... Really, don't bite my hair. If you don't already know about the community Minecraft server, I have a link to that in the description as well. But it's completely free. You can all join in and have fun playing Minecraft with us. I pop in every once in a while. I've been busy with work a lot recently, but I need to free up some more time to play on the Minecraft server. Millie really wants attention. I don't know if you can tell. But it is a completely vanilla server. That is to say, there are no add-ons on it whatsoever. Because of this, I get the occasional problem of, on any server, you're going to have griefers. It's Minecraft. So on any server, you'll have some sort of griefing go on. What happens, and this is like clockwork, once every 2 months, a griefer will come in, steal a few things, I'll catch them and ban them in less than 3 days, and then there's a huge uproar of a bunch of people over on my forum who say, or on the forum, or sometimes on the server itself, that say, oh my god, we need World Guard or some kind of other add-on to protect our stuff. And I was like, no you don't. I caught the guy in like 3 days. If you guys just stop panicking and giving me caps lock messages after messages on every way you could contact me saying, help, a thing was stolen, and instead you tell me what I ask, which is what I always ask for, which is a time frame. When was the last time you were on that it wasn't gone, or burned, or whatever happened? And when was it that you realized that it had happened? Because then I can just go check, I'm the admin. I can go check the logs that Minecraft keeps to see who was online from those times. That narrows it down to a list of users it could have been. Usually it's the one who's not a valued community member, and whose name none of us recognize. That's an easy way to narrow it down. Also, often you get an idiot, like the last time it happened a few days ago, where I banned a guy today because apparently some things were stolen. No one would give me a time frame, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just read through every log then, thanks. So I check, the first log I check, some guy comes on when no one else is on the server, does something, and types Trollo lol in the chat, and then leaves. Why would he type that? Because the only person who can see that, other than him, is the admin. So I banned him. Moron. It's so easy to catch these people most of the time without the use of any add-ons at all. So then you have 1,000 people saying, but we need World Guard. And I was like, that's a gameplay changer. You know coming into this, I do not do any mods that change gameplay. And they're like, it doesn't change gameplay. And I was like, but your description of it to me is that it lets you pick a zone in which no one can build but you. That changes gameplay. So I guess the whole crux of it is, to those of you who are already on the server, you probably already know this, but if something happens, just post it in the thread on the forum for it. I have it set up so I get emailed when that gets updated. And just calmly tell me, this is the last time that I saw it being normal, and this is the time that I saw it not normal. Here was the date on either time, and this is my time zone. That's all I need to know, and I can have the person banned in less than 10 minutes. It's that easy to shut this thing down. So, and again, one of the only reasons this griefing is happening is because I haven't put out the official trailer on the Minecraft server yet, so it's very underpopulated. That is to say, some weeks we'll have 10 people come on in a whole week, and then other weeks we'll have 12 people on at a time at the peak times of each individual day. It's really up and down and weird that way on people falling in and out of playing Minecraft on the server for long periods of time. And when it's less populated, it's of course easier to get away with griefing. As the server gets more popular, yeah, more griefers will come in, but they'll also get shut down immediately. Because there are going to be more people there, there'll be more moderators there to immediately catch them. It'll be all around a better process. We don't need gameplay altering mods. And the other part is, I've had some people say, like, I don't want to play on it anymore if there's going to be griefing. There's going to be griefing on any Minecraft server you go to, but if you don't want to play on my server, you don't have to play on my server. It's not like there's a small selection for you to go from. There are literally hundreds of thousands of Minecraft servers. If my Minecraft server isn't something that you're enjoying, then totally up to you. You can go find another server. I'm sure you can find one just fine. I'm sure you can find 100 just fine that are exactly what you're looking for, and you'll have the most fun on that. But complaining to me over and over and over on things that I keep telling you that I don't want to hear anymore, I'm not changing my mind on, that's not helping anything. That's wasting your time, wasting my time, frustrating me. Like, there's no good outcome to that. So just don't do that. So if anyone wants to join the Minecraft server, the information is down below. This was the first griefer we have had, our first bout of griefers we had had in a month and a half. A month and a half ago, I'd shut those people down in less than 3 days, and this bout of griefers, 3 of them came in, or sorry, 2 came in, but one guy had 2 accounts. One came in because one of the community members got a friend into the game who turned out to be a griefer, and we caught him on the first day. I banned him on the first day, and the person who invited him said, he has this other account, by the way. Could you ban that one too? And I banned that, and lo and behold, he tried to sign in with that, but I had banned him beforehand. So he was taken down in probably less than an hour, and in fact, everyone got their stuff back, because before I banned him, the guy got killed and dropped all the stuff he stole. So there was no loss there. And then the person I just banned today apparently burned someone's house. It was a small house, but still, that's someone's hard work that got burned down for the most part, and there were some thefts probably from the same player. It sucks. It sucks a lot, because people worked hard to get that stuff. However, part of my server is, when these tragedies happen, you work to rebuild. It's kind of part of the community thing. Everyone helps each other to recover from this stuff. So there's my thoughts on that. If that doesn't sound like a server for you, then hey, it's not a server for you. Go find another one, and I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun. But if you want to come play on my server with the community and everything, then go for it. You're welcome. There's a whitelist, however, you don't need to be on the whitelist. Like, the whitelist mode is almost never turned on. To be on the waitlist, it's one of the Patreon supporter reward tiers, which is in the description, of course. However, the whitelist is almost never turned on. I have it turned on for very special occasions, and it's very temporary. For the most part, anyone is welcome to join the server and have fun. All I ask is that you read the rules first, and the rules are very lenient. It's very basic stuff like don't grief, don't harass people, don't steal from people. Very basic stuff like that. So that's the news on the whole Minecraft server thing. And the third thing I want to talk about is this G2A.com. This was recently brought to my attention by Zandak in the community. You guys might know him. He did a lot of work on the Minecraft server, especially when it first started up. Big donator on Patreon, all of that stuff. He's on the forum sometimes, I believe. But he brought this website to my attention, and this is one I'm a little bit mixed on. This is a website where it's a website that sells Steam codes and stuff to purchase computer games. And they're usually at a quite a good discount, even more than what Steam already discounts. And Steam's already a pretty inexpensive service. And apparently it's a charity company, which is to say that a large portion of their profits will go to charity, which is nice. They have a part of their program where a person like me, who has some kind of public sway because I have a public job, I'm an entertainer, I am able to do a thing they call gold mine, which is essentially I will provide a link to their website, and if you purchase anything on their website by clicking on my link and then you purchase any games off their website and get it on Steam, then I will get paid a small commission. You would be paying the exact same amount of money on that website as you would if you didn't click my link and you just went to the website normally. However, because they recognize that I brought that person in and they ended up buying a game, I get a small commission, which means I get a small amount of money. So it costs you nothing, and I get a small amount of money. That's the positive of it, is you're getting discount games. You're getting games that are cheaper than normal on Steam, which is a service you probably use anyway, and I get some money out of it. That's the positive. Here's the negative, because I've looked into this a bit. It looks shockingly like a pyramid scheme. I'll explain what a pyramid scheme is for anyone who doesn't know. This isn't quite as bad as a pyramid scheme from what I can tell so far. However, it's still, I don't know. It makes me a little worried, the whole vibe of the thing. So I'll talk to you about it now. A pyramid scheme, here's a classic example of it, because pyramid schemes are actually illegal in most countries. I don't think they are in the States, though, which is absurd to me. Here's a very common example, though, because this is an actual thing in the States, or at least it was a few years ago. I don't know if it's still a thing. There's a service, I don't know what the company's name is, I'm pretty sure there are many of these, where a salesman, essentially, will come up to a man and he'll say, like, hey, we're a company that makes these meats and these barbecue sauces and all this, like, barbecue supplies, basically. And we want you to advertise for us, and you'll get paid for it. The way this works is you purchase all the meats and stuff from us, like, so you pay out of pocket at the beginning, and you host barbecues all over the place. And you invite everyone you can to them. And while you're at it, you're going to let them know the brand name of it and everything. And you're going to advertise what you're doing, your job, to other people, so they can sign up from you, just like how you're signing up from me. And what'll happen is, once they sign up, a small amount of their commissions they make off selling these meats will be given to... a small amount of the commission they make off going to the meets will go to whoever recruited them. So if you recruit enough of your friends or just people who show up to these, then eventually you'll be making a lot of money, right? Makes sense, because then you have a lot of people, and then they go down, and they go down, they get more people, and they get more people, and they get more people, and the money funnels up is what you would think it would be, right? In actuality, the way pyramid schemes work, and the reason it's called a pyramid scheme is because it's shaped like a pyramid, all the money goes to the very top. The money passes through you, but you're getting very, very little money. Most people who do these pyramid scheme things, if you're not in the very top of it, the founders of this scheme, because it is, then you're basically just conned into doing this. It's a con. You're likely going to be grindingly poor, and you're never going to make any real money off this, but that money trickle fucking adds up for the few people at the top. Here's the thing that doesn't quite make it a pyramid scheme, though, because there is a referral system in this, where if people were to start doing what I'm doing right now with the G2A thing, if I start doing it, I guess I'll give it a test run. I do have a referral system where people can start doing the gold mine, which is what I'm trying out right now, through me. And I would get a small amount of commission based on anyone who goes through their commission. Like, if they were to then get a purchase through the link, I would get a small amount of commission too, because I had recruited them and they had gotten someone to purchase a product. This is the exact same thing as a pyramid scheme, except no one's purchasing meat here. The people in me, like the gold mine, we're not purchasing anything from the company. We're not spending any money at all. All we're doing is we're advertising them, essentially. And by advertising, I mean, I'm not even really advertising them. I just would have a link in the description maybe I'd bring it up once or twice just to make sure people are aware that's in the description, that if they want discount games, they can click that link and I get a bit of commission out of it at no cost of you guys. So there is nothing technically wrong with it that I'm seeing, but it gives me a really bad vibe. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think the thing that really bugged me about it was the way they sold it to me when I was signing up for Goldmine. The way they were marketing it to me, because, you know, they have to market it to the people so they get hyped up for it. The way they marketed it to me was exactly like a pyramid scheme. They even had a picture of a pyramid at one point with the faces of the people on it, like, and it really, like, set off alarms, but at the same time, I don't even see an option for me to pay money for anything. Unless I want to buy a game, of course, but that's the normal service that everyone has off their website, which is a good service so far as I can tell. So, I don't know. The link is in the description if you guys want to go purchase some Steam games. If you guys want to go see what's on... Millie really wants out of my room. I'll wrap this up fast. If you want to purchase a game on Steam right now and you want to just see the sales, I'll have my referral link in the description so you can click on it, and if there's anything in the website you see there that you want to buy and it's got a better price than on Steam, purchase that. They'll give you the code, you type it into Steam in the Add Games thing on your library, and boom, you now own the game on Steam. It's 100% legal. There is nothing wrong with it. This is a normal service that Steam is okay with. And I will get a very small amount of money. I have no idea what the commission is. They haven't told me what percentage I get. So I don't know if this is like less than $1 or like... what? I guess it depends on the amount of money spent on the game, I would assume. Maybe how new the game is, how much people have paid to promote this game, I don't know. I'm gonna let Millie out of my room. Millie, you look so distressed. That was obnoxious, I apologize. Okay, so yeah. If you're looking to buy a game right now, or at least you're interested to see what games they have on sale, I would say click on the link in the description and check it out. Don't go directly to just g2a.com. Don't just type it in directly, because if you don't go through my referral link, I get nothing out of it. And because you lose nothing by going through my referral, you might as well use it. Consider this a test run. If it ends up being scummy, or if it ends up, like, being totally worthless, like, I get a penny for every $60 game bought through my referral link, then I'll just not do it. But, yeah. I also want to hear your opinions on it, because, again, I didn't find anything overtly bad. Like, it's technically not a pyramid scheme because I'm not paying any money, and you're not paying any extra money. But, at the same time, it just gives me bad vibes. It seems like everything seems like a good thing, but I've got a bad feeling about it, entirely because of how they marketed it to me. So yeah, I'd love to see your comments on what you think of this website, if you think this is something I should do or not. It wouldn't change the integrity of my show at all, of course. Like, I'm not getting paid to, like, advertise them or anything like that. It's simply have this referral link in your description, or... you don't even need it in your description. Like, this isn't even just a YouTuber thing. Like, anyone could technically do this. So I want to hear your opinions on that. I'm very interested in hearing everyone's opinions on that. I read every comment on YouTube that comes on my videos anyway, so I'm used to reading tons of comments and replying to tons of comments. So I hope to hear from you guys on that soon. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.